Yo, how's it going? We're talking anime. Anime that we're talking about today is Btooom! Exactly as I just said it. That is how it's spelled. B-T-O-O-O-O-M. Basically, when I read the synopsis to this anime, I was just a bit reluctant to watch it because it seemed like another one of those animes where someone gets trapped within a game. And, you know, you get that with Hexine, you got Sword Art Online, and then you got bloody Excel World. I was just like, oh my god, what is this trend? What is this trend, really? But this is a little twist, and I actually was taken by surprise and I liked it. The basic gist of this story is about a guy who's into playing a game, an online game called Btooom, and it's basically a game where you kill everyone using bombs and whatnot. And he's really into it and he's trying to be like the top player of the world, and then what happens, he suddenly blacks out and he gets put on this island and he's thinking, okay, what the hell's going on? Why is there no one around me? Why am I in a parachute? Why am I on this island? And then he goes walking around trying to search for people and whatnot, and then he comes across someone on the beach who then, that person responds by throwing a grenade at him, and then he's thinking, WTF, man. And as he's legging it from the guy, dodging this guy's bombs and whatnot, he realizes that he has bombs also, and he realizes that it's identical to the game that he plays. And then so he figures that out. He has to basically fight for his life. He gets away from the person that was chasing him. He later then discovers that the game that he loves to play, he's basically living a real life version of it, and he basically has to kill a certain amount of people to get off it, and like there's other people that feel the same way because they're trying to kill everyone to get their things to get out of the island. And it's sort of like Battle Royale but with bombs. I have to mention that this anime is a bit of a adult themed anime. It is classed as ecchi, and even, you know, like the girls have got, they're well endowed. I was gonna say, you know, big old no, they're well endowed, and there's a lot of panty shots. Actually, not a lot, just one or two. You know, basically just to show the story, basically, just to tell the story, and so this actual story itself as well, you know, like they try and show you like the characters, the backstories to each of the characters that the main character comes across, and some of the stuff is pretty messed up. You know, it is pretty like hard hitting stuff. It is adult themed, and it's definitely something that it would not have been on in normal television hours, like when kids would be awake. I have to say, it is a cool anime. It's on the level, the screwed upness of the stories of each of the characters is on the level of Future Diaries, if you've ever seen that. It's on that level. Yeah, my biggest dislike about this anime is that the way that the story ended. You know, it's a 12 episode anime, and from my experience of watching animes, 12 episode animes do not end really that well. And this one just sort of ends with such a cliffhanger, and it doesn't finish the story. It just goes to be continued, and then it shows yes/no, and then that's it. That's it. Maybe it's like a mid-season break or something, but you know, I will keep an eye out for the second season of this, because it is a promising anime. My score for this anime is a 7 out of 10. This anime is good, and it is promising, but you know, all the stories, all the backstories to each of the characters is pretty like messed up and everything, but you don't develop a connection with them and whatnot. Plus the main character, you know, you see what he was like and everything, and you just think he's a noob. And so I didn't quite like that much about the anime. The story is good. I like the fact that it is like Battle Royale. They only need to use bombs, and that there's different bombs that they'll use, and like some of the tricks that they do, like the little traps and whatnot. Some of them are quite clever, and there isn't much of a soundtrack to it, and the way that the story just ended, it just ends like that, and it's just, I don't know if it had that much of a following in Japan, so you don't know if there is going to be, like, if it's going to be carried on or whatnot, but I really reckon it should. and yeah, if it does, if it's just like a mid-season break, I can understand, and but I really do hope they make like a second season and carry it on and actually finish the story of how they get how the main character and his girlfriend get off the island, and you know, you do want to see that they get off the island, because they're just there because well, people didn't like them. If you like this anime review, hit the like button, subscribe, and on top of that, let's see, favorite. I ain't got a favorite that shit. And also, if you want me to review another anime, give me a suggestion. Leave it down below in the comment box, and or leave me abuse if you think my review is pretty bad, and do what you will. And I will leave a link for you to watch this anime in the description box, and yeah, and also links to like all my Facebook. I'll also leave links to my Facebook, Twitter, and everything like that. Like, you know, if you want to get to know me, make me your chum, yeah, I'm here. So feel free. So anyway, I'll catch you at the next anime review that I do. So see ya. I totally forgot to do this when I was like dressed properly and everything. I hope you all had a very great Christmas, and I hope that the new year will be good for you. I certainly hope it'll be good for me, but definitely there's going to be a lot more of me making videos and whatnot, and yeah, I hope that I can please you all as much as I can. So yeah, once again, bye bye.